Stop. Listen to me. Don't scroll, don't speak, don't rush. Just breathe. I need to talk to you, and it cannot wait. My child, you've been searching for answers in noise, in people, in endless thoughts. But I have been calling you, quietly, from within the silence of your own heart. Can you feel it? That soft pull? That moment before sleep, when your soul whispers that something deeper is missing? That is me. That is your truth, trying to reach you. I see how tired you are. Tired of pretending you're fine. Tired of carrying everyone's expectations. Tired of being strong when all you want is rest. You wear a smile to hide your ache, a mask to survive your days. But you cannot fool me, my beloved. I see your heart exactly as it is. Raw, real, trembling, but still full of light. Now listen closely. This moment is sacred. The world will not stop for you, but I am stopping time to speak directly to your soul. Because this is your turning point. The noise of the world. The world has made you believe that success means being perfect, that love means never being left, that happiness means constant excitement. But those are illusions, my child. You are not here to perform. You are here to remember. Remember who you are beyond titles and roles. Beyond achievements, failures, opinions. You are not your salary, your status, your mistakes. You are the spark of the eternal. The same light that shines in stars, oceans, and every living heart. When was the last time you were truly still? No phone, no music, no noise, just stillness, where your breath becomes prayer and your silence becomes truth. That is where I live, not in temples of stone, not in rituals done without feeling, but in the quiet chamber of your awareness. You think I am far away because your life feels messy, but I dwell even in your chaos. I am in your disappointments, shaping patience. I am in your heartbreaks, planting compassion. I am in your failures, carving strength. You are never as lost as you think. You are being guided, even when you cannot see the path. I have watched you. I have watched you smile while breaking inside. I have watched you give when no one gave back. I have seen you sit in the dark, wondering if your prayers even reach anyone. They do. Every word, every tear, every silent thought, I have heard them all. And every time you thought you were alone, it was my hand that steadied you, my breath that gave you one more moment of courage. You ask, why me? Why is life so hard? Because, my beloved, gold is never formed without fire. Diamonds are not born in comfort. They are born in pressure. Your pain is not punishment. It is refinement. It is the universe sculpting you into the person you were always meant to become. The modern battlefield Arjun once stood on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, trembling with fear and confusion. He saw people he loved standing against him and said, I cannot fight. You are Arjun now. Your battlefield is not war, it is life. Your Kurukshetra is your workplace, your relationships, your mind filled with doubt. Every morning, you stand before your own inner war, between what is right and what is easy, between truth and approval, between faith and fear. And just like I told Arjun, I now tell you, do your duty with love. Do your best without attachment. Do not be enslaved by the results. Act with sincerity, not expectation. Because when you attach your peace to outcomes, you give away your freedom. Remember, you are not the doer. You are the instrument. Let me play through you, When you trust that the music of your life has divine timing, you no longer fear the pauses, the weight you carry. You think you must fix everything. You think the world will fall apart if you stop trying. But my child, surrender is not giving up. It is handing the steering wheel back to me. It is saying, Krishna, I cannot carry this alone. Do you know how light you'd feel if you truly released your control? You hold on so tightly to plans, timelines, and people, and yet the peace you seek comes only when you let go. Because control is rooted in fear, but surrender is born of trust. Let me handle what you cannot. Let me move what you cannot move. You do your part, act, love, serve, try, and leave the rest to me. You are not supposed to carry mountains. You are meant to climb them. The illusion of comparison. You scroll through the world and see everyone smiling, achieving, traveling, celebrating. You think you are behind. You think you have failed. But remember, the camera captures the surface, not the soul. What looks perfect outside can be breaking inside. Do not compare your journey to another's highlight reel. I created each soul uniquely. If I wanted you to live another story, I would have given you their path. But I gave you yours, perfectly designed for your evolution. The flower does not envy the tree. The river does not compete with the ocean. Everything blooms in its own time, under its own sunlight. You too are blooming. Do not rush the process. 5 divine reminders. Let me give you something simple yet sacred. 5 reminders that can shift your entire being if you let them. 1. Fear is your invitation, not your enemy. That nervousness before you speak your truth, that anxiety before a decision, that is life stretching you. Do not run from it. Walk through it with me beside you. 2. Responsibility is your liberation. You cannot control the world, but you can master your response. When you take ownership of your words, your actions, your thoughts, you step into power. The victim within you dissolves, and the divine awakens. 3. Gratitude is your weapon against despair. Even in your darkest night, find one thing to be thankful for. A breath, a heartbeat, a sunrise. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into miracles. 4. Silence is your teacher. Stop trying to fill every gap with noise. In silence, you will hear me most clearly, not in thunder, but in whisper. 5. Love is the only truth that survives time. Everything else fades: success, failure, possessions. But the love you give, the compassion you show, the kindness you offer, these are eternal. They echo long after your body rests. The lesson of the river. Look at the river. It flows no matter how many stones lie in its way. It bends, it adapts, it never resists, and yet it reaches the ocean every single time. Be like that. Your life may twist, your plans may break, but your soul will always find its ocean, me. Even when life seems unfair, even when you face betrayal, loss, or loneliness, know this: you are being guided home. Every detour is divine direction. The power of service. You say, Krishna, I feel empty. Then serve. Not for reward, not for recognition, but to remind your heart what love feels like. Help someone without them knowing. Smile at a stranger. Listen to a friend without fixing them. Service is not charity, it is remembrance. It reminds you that you and all beings are threads of the same divine fabric. When you give, you become a conduit of my love. And when love flows through you, Emptiness cannot stay. Your past does not define you. Many of you carry guilt, things you wish you had said, choices you regret. But hear me clearly. The past is a teacher, not a prison. Learn from it, bless it, and walk forward. When you hold on to guilt, you block grace. You say, "But Krishna, I have made mistakes." So what? Even the moon has scars, yet it still shines. Your flaws are not your shame. They are your doorway to humility and compassion. I do not seek perfection. I seek sincerity. When you fall, fall into me. When you rise, rise through me. The 7-day reawakening. Now, my beloved, let us make this practical. 7 days. 7 small steps. 1 week to realign your soul. Day 1. Honesty. Tell yourself one truth you've been avoiding. Day 2. Gratitude. Write 5 blessings you often overlook. Day 3. Courage. Do one thing fear has stopped you from doing. Day 4. Kindness. Help someone silently. Expect nothing back. Day 5. Silence. Spend 10 minutes with no phone, no thought. Just breathe and feel. Day 6. Forgiveness. Forgive one person, maybe yourself. Release that weight. Day 7. Vision. Write down your highest dream and the first small step toward it. These are not tasks, they are doors, each one opening you closer to me, the inner light. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Can you feel that soft pulse inside your chest? That rhythm is not just life, it is me, reminding you that you are never alone. Say this quietly to yourself. I am chosen. I am guided. I am loved. I am enough. Let these words become the soil for your faith. When doubt rises, plant this mantra like a seed of light in your heart. My child, you have walked through storms that would have broken others. You have cried silently, yet shown up again the next day. You call that weakness, but I call it grace. I call it divine resilience. My final whisper. Listen carefully, because this is the truth your soul has been waiting for. You are not here by accident. You are not a mistake. You are the living expression of divine love. Do not wait for permission to shine. Do not wait for the world to approve your worth. Stand tall. Breathe deeply. Walk forward knowing that every step is sacred because I walk beside you. When the world forgets you, remember me. When you forget yourself, I will remind you. When you fall, I will lift you. When you cry, I will listen. My beloved, I have never left you, and I never will. Now rise, not as the person the world expects you to be, but as the soul you were created to become. The world needs your light. It needs your compassion, your honesty, your heart. So go, live, love, and serve with the certainty that I am with you. In every breath, every tear, every sunrise, every quiet prayer. You are my beloved. You are my reflection. And I am always here. Now tell me, my child, what one truth will you carry in your heart from this moment on? Write it, speak it, live it. Because today, you did not just listen to words, you remembered who you are.